Good morning and welcome back to another edition of Roast Beef and Bagels. We hope everybody had a happy Halloween.
Yep.
The beef still has his part of his Halloween costume on.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby or Beefy Bobby.
He's Beefy Bobby, Alligator Nights. Oh my God, dude, look.
No tomato.
No
I have to
tomato?
be honest with you, bro. I know you won't do it, but I would go in.
I don't even know what that is.
That's like a half a slice of cheese and it was $30. And when Mandandi gets in, it's gonna be $55 for that.
It's like butter and one slice of cheese.
Oh
All right, whatever.
Really, we should say something though. They've been fucking it up. I mean, they're good people. We love the people here. It's not like that. But dude,
That's 2 out of the last 3 weeks.
yeah.
No good.
And actually, my roast beef is pretty warm.
But
I do like warm.
You like that, though.
Yeah, but the surprise is warm. It's never warm.
What the hell? Just butter was.
He starts off the show like this, it's over. And it's freezing on top of it.
Very disappointing. Butter and a fucking slice of cheese. Now you know I'm mad. I just F-bombed it.
You gotta put F-bomb, you gotta point to it.
I just F-bombed. So we got our contestant winner, but it's a little cold, so we didn't do it outside. We picked it ourselves indoors. But we're not gonna rob or cheat anybody or lie. So, and the winner is
Frankie Iorizzo.
Thank you, Frankie.
Yeah, he's a ex-coworker of mine, really good guy.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to say too much because I don't know how much he wants me to say on it, but I know him a long time. And he lives in the New York area, not too far. So Frankie, we're gonna email you and just, drop your address to the email.
I will send you some merch.
And we'll send you some merch. Just give us your sizes, whatever. Actually, I think you're probably a large, Frankie, unless you started.
Well, we got other stuff too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we got keychains. Fucking. As a matter of fact, we'll just give you what's called hodgepodge, whatever it's called.
Yeah, we'll give you a bunch of stuff.
A bunch of shit. Just you answer the email.
But thank you for participating in the contest. And there's our winner. But you know,
Very good.
I know. So last week was definitely very interesting.
I got a lot of good positive feedback.
Flat Earth, the moon, Jesus was a gangster.
Did you look into any of it?
I did. So
did you start believing at least in the flat Earth?
If you I put up a lot of fact checking or some fact checking.
You have to realize you went on Google, so they don't want you to know. So if you would have went on Brave, there would have been a lot more stuff that is showing in my end.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You know what? That's an interesting way to fact check because now you're fact checking a fact check.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Because so one of the things that stood out was Amelia Earhart never was able to fly around.
How about the Wright brothers?
No, nobody was ever able to fly around the U.S. The world. One, it's impossible for reasons which I told you. There's no amount of gas that can ever fuel a plane to last for a flight.
They fill up airplanes in the air now. Now they do. Not them.
Oh, maybe in the army or in the movies.
They're military.
But well, Amelia Earhart, the beep gets that.
I can't be perfect. My brain is really bad. I'm almost like Ozzy.
However, I will say this: there seems to be a lot of evidence that nobody landed on the moon.
I told you. I'm telling you, dude, it's incredible. And I know why we did it. We had to beat Russia. Yeah, that's all it was. We had to beat Russia. And now I don't know. Dude, I should have fucking wrote it down. A very famous director, the guy who did 2001 Space Odyssey. I don't remember his name, but I'm sure if you said it, I would know. He came out on an interview and said that NASA came to him to do the video to fake the moon landing. But now he's dead. He passed away. They're saying that it was that his family is saying that interview was like done in irony, not like in a farce way. It wasn't truthful. I don't believe that shit. Well, we all know the truth. No one would do that.
I mean, look, it's a tough situation because as a kid, you're brought up, well, at least I did. And you learn that we landed on the moon. and it was 1969. Right.
So
So
take it around there.
especially for New Yorkers, they say, "Oh, the Mets won the World Series, the Jets won the Super Bowl,
Oh,
and
that's right,
we
yeah,
landed on the moon." I think, right? But I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
those are like the big things. If I'm not mistaken,
Don't name it.
I could be wrong because now with all the moon talk, it's totally lost my mind what year this all take place. But
And they say that the mob made sure that the Jets won because Namath guaranteed it, and they made millions of dollars because they were like a 10-point underdog.
the mob was involved with the Super Bowl. That's great. Speaking of the mob, segue a little bit. Look what happened with the NBA.
Be honest with you, I was not keeping up with that, so I did hear some of it. You're gonna have to take the realm for that. I did, but I'm not surprised, bro.
I can't lie. This is worse than the bagel that fell apart. It's just bread.
It's just bread. And what's funny, they know our order. That's no good.
Wow.
Now you're really throwing off.
It's bad today.
It's not even like a piece. There's only like a half a slice of cheese.
At least when the bread was falling apart.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you got a call in. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, bro? You're on Roast Beef and Bagels live, brother.
It's meat.
Oh, what's going on, guys? I figured you guys were filming right now, and I don't mean to stifle the creative genius going on over there.
But you will anyway.
Oh, of course, yeah. I got to be the center of attention. We know this. I just want.
Oh,
My phone just went out.
your phone died? Hold on, take a look.
It's dead.
Oh, man.
It's reset.
Why? You hit a button?
No. Dude, I got T-Mobile.
So, this is good because let me go back to the moon.
It'll go back. When I reset, it'll go back.
Because think about it. In whatever year it was, we had this amazing technology that was able to satellite from the moon,
Which is 10 million miles away.
but we can't hold a phone call.
Nah. I have to put gloves. That's how cold I am.
And look, the whole thing too. I always said too, as a kid, when they said, "Oh, who's the first man to walk the moon?" But who was recording it then, right? He didn't have a selfie stick.
Nah. I think you just try to.
All the stuff Beep sent me some stuff and I started to look at. It does make you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck happened?
It was very easy to con people in the 50s and 60s because people still had trust in government. Once JFK got shot, it changed the dynamics. People didn't believe government anymore. It was like their biggest mistake. I believe that he was assassinated by our own government. So once you believe stuff like that, even if it's 20% true, that's it. There's no more faith, whatever.
So it was very interesting, those video clips. And what else was interesting too was when people confronted some of these astronauts, the astronauts got like physical.
Yeah. They don't want to answer. They pushed them.
Yeah, and then
They know.
What was the Candace Owen thing you sent me about the guy? Was that also the moon thing?
Yeah.
And then
was it Buzz?
They started following him.
Oh yeah, the one reporter following this guy around. And I got news for you. I don't know if you. I don't know the numbers exactly, but I think they said only like 14 people have ever been to the moon. I think 8 of them died very young from like weird things, like car accidents, like random shit. It wasn't whatever. They had to because they had to control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? They had to trust in the people. It's horrible. I mean, I know why we did it, and I think it was a smart move for the time. But just come out and say the truth now. It's over. Who cares? We know, everybody in the world knows who knows science knows we can't get up there. I tell you, did you look up the Van Allen belt, bro? You can't.
So the Van Allen belt,
you can't go through it.
The guy said about the amount of radiation,
you would die.
He said they don't know how they would get through that.
Yeah.
So listen.
And dude, I sent you the other thing of the woman sewing together. Do you see that one?
Yes.
Sewing together the fucking original,
like aluminum foil.
There's no way. You're telling me you don't have aluminum foil today? I mean, come on.
And then the Hollywood backdrop, how it appeared in one scene, and it was supposed to be the Earth in the background,
and then there's no stars.
And then the next scene it was pitch black.
And they try to explain it with using fucking fancy language. It's all bullshit. All bullshit. Should we call Steve back?
I'll call him back.
I
So
felt bad.
it does make you think a little bit about, did we really land on the moon? Now, you said you just come clean. I don't think they can, because think of the years of history teaching in school and all this stuff. How are you going to undo what you did to millions and millions of Americans? So they're just going to say that the rest who are talking about it, like we are right now, are conspiracy theorists.
They're going to push the narrative. It should be
You
all
got
right.
on speaker?
Yeah, it should be all right.
You got to get it close to the mic.
Yeah.
We lost
We
you.
lost you. It was, my phone like reset by itself. I got fucking T-Mobile. What do you want?
It's kind of funny how I was just going on. I don't know what you heard about what I said before about how he was fucking awesome. And you guys talked about how when we went to Icarus, we went to the moon, and how are we gonna get to video signals to and from the moon?
Like 10 million miles away. Right, and the phone goes out.
Yeah.
And you're just in a different part of Queens.
We just spoke about that too, about the theory about going to the moon, but we can't keep a phone call for more than 30 seconds without it failing.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh, bro. So I heard that you liked our last episode, bro.
Dude, last episode was, I don't know, I was laughing hysterically so hard. And just like your interactions, like what the conspiracy theories that you were believing, and how Terrell was busting balls about the doves flying.
You mean bagels and
doves
bagels.
flying upside down. Sorry, yeah, it's right.
It's all right, meat. It's all right.
Yes,
I do it all the time.
I just wanted to say, keep on with that. That stuff was great.
And dude, Bagels is telling me that you wanted to mention the next time you were on the show, but now since you're on the phone, about the two scriptures, because we did some Bible stuff last week. What are the two scriptures and what do they mean?
So basically, you guys know me a lot better than the viewers out there, but I won't say anything other than my two favorite Bible verses are Ecclesiastes 9:10 and Ezekiel 23:20.
And
I won't go into what they mean.
Okay.
But once each person who's going to follow this looks at it, they'll understand real quick the kind of guy I am.
I think what we'll do is I think after this phone call, what we'll do is we'll look it up and we'll play the verse from like an AI reader or something like that, and see what these verses are.
I actually have 3 verses on my body as well, but mine is I don't remember the exact. So one's Ezekiel 2. I think it might be 20, 23. Yours is the opposite. Yours is 23. 20. It just means I believe one's eye for an eye. That one. I got John 8. I got John 8:7. That means thou without sin shall cast his first stone. And I got a Psalms one that basically means as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Those are the 3 I have on me. The tattoos I have.
Once you look at the 2 that I quoted, you're not going to want to put those on your body.
I can only imagine.
Or maybe just one part of our body. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah. Fucking meat.
All right. Well, we'll do that. We'll play it right now, and
then stay tuned and watch the show.
We'll analyze it so you can watch it on our next episode.
Dude, I'm watching. You got nothing to worry about in that regard.
I'm gonna try to convince Bagels to put you on next week too, bro. I'm trying to get you here. I'm gonna get you here, bro.
Whatever you guys want.
All right.
Later,
sounds
brother.
good.
All right, take it easy, guys.
All right.
So is Ezekiel?
Take a look. So look at that. We got a phone in today.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But it's funny about the technology and the landing on the moon, and we couldn't get that phone call. So what do we got here?
Ezekiel 23:20.
All right, so let's take a look. So Ezekiel
23:20.
And you got something in AI.
Ezekiel 23:20.
Let's see.
Ezekiel chapter 23 verse 20 portrays Jerusalem's spiritual unfaithfulness to God using strong imagery. It compares her desire for Egyptian idols to an insatiable lust, shocking the reader to highlight the sin of idolatry and call for repentance.
All right, so
I don't really know what the fuck.
So well, it's talking about.
Refers
Look.
Metaphors on adulterous sisters.
It's like all perverted stuff.
It's like having sex with donkeys and stallions.
Oh my God!
Caressing young nipples. I don't even understand.
Something is wrong. Yeah. Clearly, something wrong with meat. And
he's gonna have to come on next week to explain.
Yeah, I think he's got some explaining to do with that one.
And the other one, dude, I don't even know how to pronounce. What was the other one?
I couldn't hear him either with the pronounce.
Yeah,
but
what's that?
Esteles
910. Let's see.
Let's see
if it says it. If it doesn't, we're fucked.
Maybe you could type it in.
Esteles 910. It says Estelle.
No. Hold on.
You know what? Let me copy and paste.
Can you copy and paste that?
Copy and paste.
Yeah, copy and paste it in. So if our technology can do it. Our technology apparently can land on the moon, but it can't copy and paste into Google. So,
and we're talking about 50, 60 years later.
So this does give you something to think about when it comes to stuff like that. As he's doing that, I just want to say I don't think I'm on board with the flat earth stuff. I don't know. Something don't make sense. Even though they're talking about the things with the plane and how they... You got it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not AI. You do it.
Let's see what this says.
I can't see. I don't have my reading glasses.
It says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. For in the realm of the dead, where you are going, there is neither working, nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure what that
means either.
Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might. For in the realm of the dead, where you are going, there is neither working, nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom. So whatever your hand does, do it with all your might. So, okay, he's apparently a pervert, so that could have a double meaning, right?
A double, what's it called? A double entendre.
Yeah, so that can be a double meaning right there. But then it says, because where you're going, I'm assuming if you're passing on,
you're going to heaven or hell.
Right, there's no working, planning, knowledge, or wisdom. So I guess if you die,
that's it.
Wherever you're going, that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else is irrelevant. So I guess while you're here, so yeah, I guess if you think like meat, and since I know him, I will think like meat. He's that initial line, whatever you're doing with your hand, do it with all your might. Boy.
Yeah.
Well, the first one there definitely is a little more clear cut. It seems like it does lay out some kind of perversion part of the Bible. And you know what's kind of weird? Now we're gonna jump to the Bible a bit. I guess you could. The term "we're all human," right? I guess even back then, when Jesus was walking the earth, I guess people were still human, right? And things like this, I guess, existed.
Solomon and Gomorrah. I mean, remember? I mean, the story where God tells them you got to leave the city because they're gonna burn it down because it's so much full of sex and drugs and all that shit. And what's her name? I forgot the woman's name, but they told her to leave. And she said, don't turn around, don't look back. She turns around and she turns to salt. You remember that story from the Bible?
No.
Yeah, Solomon and Gomorrah.
I know the Sodom and Gomorrah, but I didn't know the story behind it.
Yeah, so I forgot who it was. There was a man that he wanted to save. I forgot the guy's name, but he had to flee the city with his family. And they said, don't turn around, don't look back, just run. Because he was going to attack it. He blew it up that night. From I think they say a ball of fire came from the sky, and when she turned around, she turned to salt. She died right there. So the old scriptures. Old God he was gangster.
So here we go. So that's something else. I don't think I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon with Jesus was a gangster.
So no, not Jesus. God.
God was the gangster
before Jesus. Then Jesus said, turn the other cheek and all that soft shit. That's how liberalism was started.
Oh, so not Jesus. Wait, but then you say Jesus, you got mad and he did the doves?
Oh, when he was a kid, as he got older and learned, he worked 40 days and 40 nights through the desert. God came to him, his father came to him and told him what to do. It changed the outlook.
Wait, so God was a gangster, but then his son Jesus was kind of soft as he got older?
Yeah. It's all right. I mean, we should all be soft at times, but we should all be gangster at times. It depends on the situation. So
I will say this. After last week, I'm on the fence with the moon thing. And here's the reason
why. You're on the fence with the moon thing. You don't believe in the flat earth shit. But listen, there's one more thing I'm going to show you. I'm gonna tell you about flat Earth, and I want you to do it. Okay?
Yeah, I saw the thing with the dome you sent me. I'm like, come on.
Oh, that's the firmament. Did you look at the firmament?
I did. You sent all that stuff to me.
But dude, there's things now. I should have sent it to you. I didn't. I lost it when I was slipping through. So flight patterns, right?
You did send me something with flight patterns.
Flight patterns. How you had to go all the way to like France to get the whatever.
Yes,
like
you sent it to me.
And the reason why, dude, how come they just don't go straight across? It's a shorter distance. Why do they go here to here?
You sent me the one thing too. If you fly to Antarctica, you have to make this turn around it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember, but yes.
You sent me that too with the flight patterns.
Crazy, bro. I mean, that's insane. And that you could check with what is it? The FCC. You could check. That's the flight pattern.
The TSA.
No. It's the FCC. They control the flight traffic controllers, whatever the hell they are.
Well,
it's FCC.
They're not getting paid right now.
Yeah, so
no, wait. So no,
they work
for free.
For free,
but it's all back pay. They're
gonna get all that pay. 100%. Yeah. I mean, it's sad though. I'll be honest, it's sad. Oh, did you see Bernie on The View though?
I won't. I refuse to watch The View.
So, dude,
I won't help their ratings.
They're talking about
idiots.
The shutdown.
Oh, and that woman's name is Sunny. When you said to sit next to
I forget
the guest is in the middle.
Yeah,
and you got Joy, and the other one is Sunny. You can't stand Sunny.
And one of the liberals actually said this. They're
all liberals.
Yeah, I can't remember her name either, but she's the lady that fills in for Joy sometimes. Joy wasn't there, and she says, I think what we should do is when we have these government shutdowns, is that we shouldn't pay Congress during the shutdown too, because they're federal workers. So Bernie said, well, no, we can't do that because we have some young congressmen and they have families, whatever. And she shut them down immediately and says, there's a lot of young families now suffering. There's no difference. And he's like, well, you got a point. So you know what I'm saying? It's all protecting each other's government. They protect themselves.
You know what? I think 1,000,000%. If there's a government shutdown,
Congress shouldn't get paid.
I don't think the Republican Party should get paid. The Democratic Party should get paid. Anyone
Congress,
working
Senate,
House, Senate,
fucking
President,
judicial system, President,
nobody,
Supreme Court.
100%.
Everybody. I agree.
100%.
The Democrats won't. Well, I'd be honest with you, Republicans won't.
Listen, exactly. I don't think either side.
Either party.
And as conservatives our thoughts are, I think 100% both sides should not be getting paid. You know what? Your workers, the normal everyday workers, if they work for government, still should be getting paid.
100%.
So those air traffic controllers, the military, and all those people. Well, the military they found money for. Trump.
He took it from the tariffs. He took the money from the tariffs.
He took money to pay them. Yeah. But I think regardless, 100%, if you hot shots in Washington want to fight, and think about this, the Democratic Party is trying to hold the I mean, we jumped a little bit here. The Democratic Party, dude, it's literally a ransom list that they're proposing.
Yeah, I told it to you. I read them off a couple of shows ago. I read them
off. It's crazy because I think now more and more stuff's starting to surface.
It's crazy.
And I think this is backfiring badly on the Democratic Party. No matter how much they try to say it's the Republicans that won't do it. No, that's not the case at all. The Republicans are willing to it's a clean CR. Yeah. They want to extend what already exists.
Which is a Schumer bill from the beginning.
So
when under Biden, that's the same Schumer bill that was passed.
Yes, I was going to say it was under the same administration. So they're looking to just extend it, right? And they can talk about it. So while they're talking about it, the government is open, people are getting paid and everything. Our normal day-to-day life stays functioning as is, at least for those who are affected by this, right? You're now going to be, not everybody's affected by this, but for those who do work for government, may be affected by this,
I'm
right?
affected by it because they shut down the park where I have my cigars now because it's a
They did shut down the park. We were talking about that today. There's actually a sign. There's like a barricade.
I go there every day
because of the shutdown, but whatever. I mean, I'm talking about like
money,
real workers, right? And listen, and everyone too about, we spoke briefly about this morning before we recorded about people receiving SNAP and stuff like that. Yeah. It's a freaking high percentage of the
12%,
U.S.
12% of the U.S.
That's insane.
They're also saying, I don't know how true this is because I've been looking on different websites and you can't get an exact. But some people say it's almost 50% of the 12% are people who are here illegally. So I don't know how true that is. I mean, I don't. They'll tell you that they don't get any benefits, but as soon as they get a kid, they get benefits. And to be honest with you, I've seen this too online. You'll appreciate this. I appreciate it. Someone wrote, you're worried about SNAP like this, but this is what socialism is. This is government control. So if a government could give it to you, they could take it away. So if this is your perfect example of how socialism does not work. Because once the government says you don't get it, you don't get it. And the other thing I seen, I forgot his name. It's a friend of mine. I forgot he put up, but this is funny too. He says, how come no Trump supporters are complaining about SNAP? Nobody. Not one Trump supporter is complaining about SNAP. Why?
But most of them have a job.
Right. It's only fucking Democrats. Only fucking liberals are fucking worried about it. It's crazy.
You know, in earlier episodes, we spoke about like taxes and stuff like that, and how I feel like the tax system is a good thing if it's used properly. And listen, I think things like SNAP and stuff like that are a necessity for people. Not everyone will have the opportunity.
It shouldn't be a career, bro.
Yes, you shouldn't be
generational.
Born, yes, it should. You shouldn't be.
Shit, this guy's gonna fucking. I thought he was gonna
really
fucking,
close.
Oh, bro, I was like, holy shit.
You shouldn't come into this world just expecting a free handout for the rest of your life. And unfortunately, that's how some kids are raised.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the parents will do that to the children, and like he just said, it's almost generational, right?
They teach them
to get the handouts.
It's incredible.
So it's a horrible thing, but I do think it's also a necessary thing. You're elderly, right? That need a little something extra to get them through the month or whatever. People who generally, let's say, I mean, you know, you put in the typical situation, a woman who's battered, that's running for her life, that has kids, that's trying to get away from an evil guy, who generally needs some assistance to help her. So I always say the tax system, if it's done right, I think is a good thing.
If we eliminate fraud and the shit, there'll be a lot more money for the old people and the fucking poor. We're just giving it away to people that don't deserve it.
Yeah, and listen, I do feel bad for those affected by this shutdown, but I'm also on the flip side, I gotta applaud the Republicans for not just caving in for the ransom that the Democrats are posing. And the Democrats they outright refuse to agree or work unless
himself.
Oh dude, I think they all are. What's his name too? Jeffries. All of them, because they constantly lie and say, oh, they control the House and the Senate. But it don't work that way.
60, you need 60 votes in the Senate.
You need more. It doesn't matter if you control the majority of both the House and Senate. You need some of the people on the other side of the aisle.
And you probably don't know this because you're not like intricate with government. So the 60 thing is called a filibuster, right?
A filibuster,
so
yes.
At any time the Republicans, since they're in the power in the Senate, they could change that rule. They can make it majority rule only. But I disagree with that. I don't think it should be majority rule. I like the filibuster because as soon as we do it and
it's going to comp all the time.
It's going to switch
all the time.
So you have to have compromise at least in the Senate. I agree with the filibuster. This is good. We're in good standing.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's called checks and balances, bro. That's what it's got to be.
You got to have stuff like that. I think 100% because it's like you just said. It's not always going to be conservative or always going to be liberal. The House is going to be always going to be controlled by Democrats and Republicans. Yeah. So they'll be back and forth with this nonsense, and it'll never end, right? And listen, you think things are chaotic now? Every 4 years, things can be chaotic once the elections start to come, right? Because everyone's going to point the fingers towards the end of that 4 years and say, look, and then it's going to switch, and then again, the end of 4 years, look. So it's going to be chaotic.
And
so
GDP is through the roof. I mean, under Biden was like 1.9. Now we're back at like 390, almost 4% GDP. They're saying that Trump's not doing a good job. The numbers speak for itself. I mean, stock market's fucking great. Dow Jones hit another high. I mean,
the Dow Jones through the roof.
Anybody who's working, a working class who has a small 401k or something like that, they're very happy right now. I don't give a shit what anybody says. And they keep on saying, oh, the tariffs are causing things to go up. Let me tell you something. Look at the fucking inflation rate. It's down to like fucking like 3.1. It was 9 on the Biden and no one said anything. It was actually 2.7. It has gone up a little bit on the Trump. Trump got it down to 2.7. It's back up to 3. But compared to 9, do not complain. And gas prices, dude, in New York are $2.79 again. And they say, oh, the president has no idea of how the prices. If you look over the history of presidents, say back to Jimmy Carter, every time there's a Democrat, gas prices go up.
Yeah.
Every time there's a Republican, gas prices go down. Just look at the history of it. It means you guys are morons if you don't think they have a policy change.
Well, this does. I mean, the internet doesn't lie, and the bad thing for all parties is everyone is going to have stuff resurface about the words that they said in the past. There's stuff coming up about Schumer, what he said in the past about government shutdowns and how they're getting held for ransom and stuff like that.
And he's doing it.
And that's exactly what you're doing.
My favorite is JNN puts up some bullshit that Hakeem Jeffries was saying that that they don't want to give illegal immigrants health care. If you go back to the last presidential debate before President Trump was in, they asked everybody up there. I don't know. You can put the video up. They asked on the debate, would you willing to?
They all raised their hand.
They all raised their hand. So the fact that Hakeem Jeffries is saying the Democratic Party's not about that is just a blatant lie.
Didn't they put him on blast? It's funny because news stations like CNN and CNBC are putting these Democrats and holding them to their words on stuff like that. It's incredible.
I think they understand. They're seeing. Remember, you talked about the pendulum shift. They're seeing the shift. They have to move, or they'll be eliminated.
Listen, at the end of the day, those news stations, those broadcasts, it's about money.
Oh, of course.
So if you're
if
you're gonna continue to go on with the lies, you're going to lose your ratings and your people are not going to listen to you, because most Americans nowadays, regardless of what the people film in the street, listen, when you see no Kings protests and this and that, I don't care how many millions of people they say is there. I do hate protests. I don't care how many millions of people they say is there. That's still not the majority.
Yeah.
Right? Because the majority is actually
they're going to work.
They're going to work. They're working. They're not in the streets protesting, screaming and yelling. And the funny thing is this, people make these clips. And it's amazing. You get the one side that'll make these clips and say, 5 million people marching No King's Day. But then someone else will make a clip and it'll show you how they handle stuff and what they look like. And these liberals, listen, I hate to say it, they categorize the different color hair, the odd color outfits, the different kinds of piercings and masks with the eyes and screaming at the top of their lungs and very theatrical and this
is calm peaceful protest.
So it's amazing how people do these clips and they post them. So yeah, you see one thing where the liberals will say, we're this million strong, no king, and then they show you the people that are protesting and how lunatic crazy they look.
Well, dude, the CNBC got caught showing a clip from like President Trump's speech in 2000 something.
It was yes, I saw that.
It was saying that it was the King's protest, and it wasn't. It wasn't. Caught. Yeah,
it was something in Boston.
Yeah, they had to retract. They had to retract the statement. But that goes to show you that the media is not. They're not saying the truth.
I don't think
they're better, but they're not saying the truth.
Yeah, but I think most people don't rely on the media anymore.
Nah.
We talked about that too. I think most people rely on stuff like this, like social media or YouTube or whatever people are doing nowadays. Because it's funny because in the morning, I catch up on my news by social media. I don't. Me too. I won't jump. I don't even jump on Fox.
I turn on channel 1 for the weather, and it's wrong every day.
I always say every day. The weather's 50-50. If the guy says it's going to be 90 and sunny, there's a 50-50 chance that's going to happen because it could be the complete opposite.
Yeah, they say rain, it doesn't rain. Then the next day it's sunny and it pours.
That's the only job where you can't get fired for being wrong.
And dude, they make a lot of money too. Dude, they make like 140.
Remember, you used to like that weather girl,
Amy Freeze. Now she does national.
She's not on ABC or whatever. Didn't you meet her?
I did. I met her with.
You fell in love.
Yeah, with Bella and Stacey. I met them. We were in the car show in Manhattan, and dude, I'm gonna tell you this, dude. So she had no security. There was a guy in front of us that had like a photo album, like an old school photo album. That don't exist. With all the pictures that he took with her from over her career. This guy follows her to every fucking
stalker.
And so when I got up there, I said, you need security. She's like, why? I says, because that guy's a stalker. She goes, no, we have security. I'm like, no, this guy's going to kill you.
Dude, what happened when I saw Charlotte Flair?
You got nuts.
I love Charlotte Flair.
He has, didn't you have a Charlotte Flair doll by your bedside or something?
On my nightstand. I used to keep Charlotte.
You used to send me Charlotte Flair pictures all the time.
Charlotte Flair was in Manhattan at Fox and Friends or something in the morning, and I saw in the city my office isn't too far, and I saw this huge line, and I'm like, oh, let me see what's going on, because the people, they do the interviews outside and then they go in the studio. Yeah. So I look and it's Charlotte Flair, and listen, I mean, I'm probably no better, like wrestling fans. Whatever. I mean, I used to be big into wrestling. I'm not really. I mean, I know who the people are. I just don't like watch it religiously.
We used to do WrestleMania parties and dress up like the wrestlers.
We did. Like we were idiots too.
Yeah. He
So
was Dudley one year.
that was Bubba Ray Dudley. I'll put his picture right.
I was the Rock.
Here.
I don't know if
You
have
were the Rock.
picture. I don't think you have the Rock.
He was the Rock. I'll put the Rock right here. so she was there, and I saw her, and there was this big line, and I'm like, I'm not waiting online to see Charlotte Flair. So I went right to the front, and you had to hear like the wrestling guys yelling at me, "Hey, there's a line! What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Shut up!"
So you could like say hello to her, or you were just taking a picture?
So no, I just wanted to get close to see her like in person, like close.
So you weren't like to talk to her?
No, but they were waiting online like to meet her.
Yeah. You say I'm not meeting her. I just want to see her.
Shit again, I have a job. I got shit to do.
Right.
So I just cut the whole line to take some like pictures of her. Jeez, dude.
They want to jump you.
I don't know. I think she's a good looking girl. My sister says otherwise, but
I don't like.
with my brother-in-law. Who's my brother-in-law? Like
the shit stain Nakamura.
I'll put a picture right.
Oh no, shit stain Nakamura is the guy.
No,
it's
Osaka.
Osaka something. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't know. Your sister got on the thing where he says happy birthday.
That was from Lillian Garcia. I know. I bought him the mask and the T-shirt from the girl.
We got fucking issues. Everybody's got issues, dude. Everybody.
Dude, listen again. Moon, flat Earth, Gangsta God, Soft Jesus, Government Shutdown, WWE. Where else?
Nakamura.
Where else but on Roast Beef and Bagels are you going to get all that? Even a call that dropped with modern technology, yet we were able to fly to the moon in an aluminum foil suit.
That got sewn together by people.
And one person was waiting there to film the guy coming out, but he didn't get credit for being on the moon first. So I think I'm in agreement that maybe we didn't land on the moon.
We'll look more into it.
But as a child, I want to say yes, we did, because that's what I was taught to believe.
Dude, we were taught to believe the food pyramid was correct too. That's not true. It's actually the upside down. It's completely upside down.
And I definitely don't believe him. I think Flat Earth, you're gonna have a tough time with me on that one.
I'm gonna keep on sending
with the Avengers Dome. Maybe I'll look for the picture and I'll post it as well. He sent me a thing. It looked like the event. It looked like a movie.
Yeah.
It was the Earth was flat and he had the little mountain thing. It looked like like this. You see the city skyline.
It was AI. It was. I mean, because no one's ever took a picture of Earth.
Yeah, but so in a way, that's the same thing. But anyway, you sent me this thing. It's like flat Earth with a dome. Remember? Yeah. I was waiting to see Superman fly over it or something.
I'll keep sending it to you, and you'll see. You might not agree. That's why I said I'm not a flat earther yet, but I'm really close because they got some good points, bro. It's got some good points, and it's just an interesting thing to research, something to do.
Wow,
I love that stuff.
I mean, if you do have time, and I like what you said about use Google, but then use other search engines, Brave.
I'm sure there's another one. What's the other one? I use Brave now. It's the better one.
Because one is supposedly encrypted and stuff like that, right? And they can't track.
Well, Google bought out the other one, so I got rid of the other one. They bought out one of them, and now Brave is by itself again. So until Google buys out Brave, I'm going to use Brave.
Oh, DuckDuckGo is
DuckDuckGo got bought out by Google.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's still a separate company, but they own it. It's like an umbrella company now. But
so they probably could still.
Yeah, they can
I think one of them. That's why they say that app WhatsApp is the best one to use because it's completely encrypted.
Yeah.
Plus, it transfers the most pictures and videos. But listen, we're not plugging anyone because we're not getting paid. Yeah. But if you do want to become a sponsor on the show, we'll drop our email right here. So feel free to reach out to us. Well, listen, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Roast Beef and Bagels. And
ciao.